As this is your school blog account, there are a few things that maybe you want to set up in settings to make sure that your blog account is secure and that you want to make sure that not anyone is just typing on your blog. If you click on settings in the lower left-hand side, there are different things that you can go through. Now, basic is just going to have some basic settings of your blog address and other things here, and who the blog authors could be. Now, you can add authors on here. So right now, I am the only admin on my blog, but if you would like to maybe share a blog or be able to share this with your teacher who could also write on your blog, which I wouldn't necessarily see as a possibility, but if you wanted to do that, you can add co-authors to your blog. And so you can invite them and put their email in here and invite authors to this. Something else that you can do is your blog readers right now is public. Now, if you wanted to change those permissions, you could hit edit, and then you can change this to do a few different things. You could make it private only to blog authors. And so basically the only people that could read your blog would be the people that are on there as authors. Now, that will really limit you from really interacting with the outside world, but some teachers may find that this would be a good way for students to have a blog, but not have anyone out on the interweb comment on their blog. So they could make the blog private and then add the teacher here to be able to be a blog reader. You can also then restrict your blog only to readers that you choose. If you chose that, you would need to add those readers here. So for most students, we're going to find that we're going to want to have our blog be public. And so your blog is always open to all readers by default, but we just want to make sure that we saved those changes. So right now, the only author is me, and it is a public blog, and that's under the basic settings. Another thing that you can do is you can figure out how you want to moderate your comments. So right now it says that there's going to be 7 posts on a page at a time, and you have some other options there. Now the comments right now are embedded at the bottom, and you can decide how you want this to look. Embedded is probably the best option. Now you can decide how you want people to be able to comment. If you want anyone out there in the world, including anonymous users, to comment on your blog, you can click anyone. Registered users is one option. However, a really good option for school accounts would be anyone that has a Google account. And so that would be another option that you could change. So I would pick either registered users or users with a Google account. Now, comment moderation basically means that you have to approve comments that come on your page. Most likely than not, you're going to put never, but if you wanted to, anytime someone commented that you approved the comment, you can put always. And then you're going to have this email moderation request too, and then you have your email, so you would want to keep up with this. Now, if you're doing this for a class, you probably don't want to moderate all of your comments because it's probably part of an assignment, so you're going to want to put never. Show word verification basically would bring up a CAPTCHA screen where you have to enter a word before you post a blog post, so you can decide whether you want that on or off, and that is the basic things here. Right now, your AASD accounts will not be linked with Google Plus as you do not have a Google Plus account, so these options at the bottom are not that meaningful to you. But a few things that you want to make sure as you are making sure the settings are correct on your blog so that you make sure that you're either open or closed based on how you want your blog to be seen.